Okay. So the goal of this stream is to pretty much just to do like pretty much the same like 3-4 missions because I need to get as many transcendent modules as possible while simultaneously getting a bunch of super cool units as possible. Oh, yeah, what is that? You know want to cool it with the spammer, with the stomp. Yeah, stomp on that one. Oh, there you go. Oh, never mind. Okay. Second, I thought it was a name I remembered because I almost sold one of the HS modules earlier, but he didn't have something lined up, so I gotta wait until I get situated. I think he'll be the... Never mind. I thought it was going to be something semi-important, and now I remember that it's the first Descendant World Chat. I'm also going to try to cool on the spending, because I spent some on modules earlier for certain people. So now I have a couple of, I think it was a NES modules. Ultimate Killer will be cancelled. Anybody can wonder what's been killing it now. I already did this one 4 times. Just gonna do this a little more. I just spoke with the devs. Well, hopefully you didn't text them as well as you type. Hmm. Okay. Pause for the sniffling. All right. Let's go ahead and get this done. Like I said, most of this grinding is pretty much just to accumulate a lot of gold, transcend the modules, and materials for Dia within the coming days. People search says and turns off the mod. That's dumb. It is dumb. And I don't know why people do that. There's people literally spending hundreds upon hundreds of dollars on modules and what, like slots for presets? And to me, personally, that's just silly. Because you could literally put that money into literally anything else. Heck, with that money, you can buy a whole other PlayStation 5 game. Or a new controller. Well, just give it to me, or else I'll put it to better use. I don't know, people spending hundreds of dollars trying to get a module for one character. Nothing in this game is worth $200 to me. In fact, very little that I could think about is really worth $200. Now, yes, I spent a lot of money playing a game like Xenoverse, but knowing there's plenty of content, I didn't think the game was going to have that much content. I didn't even have that much DLC. And me, ever the completionist or ever the hoarder, like I always like to get stuff like that. Like, it's only been a couple of games, whereas I would actually try to pretty much have everything in the game. Like there was Xenoverse, Soul Calibur, I think 6. I forget if I had them at 5. And the other one was there was a different game. Tekken 7? Well, because there's been very few games where I try to get all the content in it. And this is not including the older games where you didn't have to whip out your wallet in order to get most of the content. Okay, this guy hopped off over here. I'm sure I'm gonna get asked this at least once, be it in the world chat in this game or any other venue. But no, I'm not gonna spend any money in this game trying to get dice. A lot of people are already considering it, and I'm thinking to myself, you literally, all you have to do is literally just log in. You can get everything for her. Show me diet gameplay. No, just her trailer and her leaked character model. Like when it was streamed. TFD, that game go. If there's one thing I don't understand, people can say, oh, you know, it's such a dead game, and here they are playing it and supporting it and spending all their money on it. And that makes even less sense than anything else. Alright, what's the first module I got? Viesa. I can work with that. I can work with Viesa. Viesa, and funny enough, even though nobody's talking about him, Keelan. Because there was somebody earlier who has been looking for Keelan modules, and I need to be the person to provide it for him. Because for some reason, I don't know what it is, I said before, whenever I take out a character's modules, whether it's Kyle, Jaber, Blair, Viesa, Luna, or in this case Keelan, all of a sudden somebody needs it and I don't have it. I'll get this out. This outfit came out, what, like a day or two ago? River Sister Arena is in... No one airs for being I don't know what it is. Everybody's just throwing the word peak around. Like, I call peak redundant at this point. What's it by a landslide? Like, on what ground? What's if there's a question? What's the worst Descendant? Oh, the worst Descendant, Jaber. For sure. I have never seen an individual that doesn't even have an Ultimate Descendant slot yet have so many quote-unquote buffs and still being trash. That's why he'll forever be my worst. I don't know why... You didn't have my points from him. Well, to each his own, I guess. No, I already heard about stuff about Enzo. I know that he's kind of in the same boat. But people actually like Enzo. So. But like I said earlier, you're going to see this mission another like 5 times or so. And the other one with Ultimate Using stuff a couple times. Because I'm trying to get everything done as fast as possible. Glade is worst. I don't think so, at least. Yeah, having infinite ammo is a huge benefit. People say Glade is the worst because people like Serena exist. It's sort of like saying, I want to say, like, someone like Amber or something, and Genshin Impact or something like that is trash because, like, your Mia exists or something. Yeah, I know that they play completely different, but they're both the same, like, type of Descendant. with weapon percentage. Where those people are going to make builds. She is. She's right about it. If you're doing all the content leaders damage you can. Oh, I say, how much bullets do I gotta sink into this thing? And that's me even missed you have to go from far. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's pretty good. Guess that again. I feel like I feel like the game's trying to tell me something. I could either A, keep these modules for Viessa as 0 rolled and wait till somebody asks for it, or build them myself and see what happens. But my luck isn't the best, as everybody already knows. 150C. Okay. Just buy Glay 4 mods and aren't. Well, everybody's on the Glay subject, so I may as well just insert random module here and hope for the best. I'll probably do one with the health. The health of crit damage? No, let's do this one. The double golden cooldown. Actually, let's get it all on. Spamming daggers isn't that hard as shit. Okay. I'm also going to, even though I really wanted to build Valby, I had to prioritize certain weapons first. It's nothing against her, it's not her fault. But it's like, I know that I'm going to need to build some of these weapons if I want to beat certain bosses a little faster. Freyna is the worst. He's rage baiting, I'm all for it. This is like the one time, it's probably one of the few instances where I was actually looking forward to the rage baiting. Oh, this person's dead. I got it. Who is it? Okay, that was Nell. Freyna is a solid character. Freyna is a lazy character. You just throw poison down and just, you can go wherever you want. Like in some missions with the way enemies spawn, depending on how much defense they have, you can literally put poison down and make yourself dinner. And it'll still be, and it'll still be poisoning people. What is your defense? I'm gonna check something. Are you doing like a no hit run or something? I need to try something after this. He must not have a health module. Either that or you put something overwhelming shield on. Meanwhile, some of the same people are trying to sell some of the same modules. I mean, granted, I am too, but the modules I'm trying to sell are much more realistic in price. People will sometimes have the text in blue or purple or red they're willing to sell. You ask them for how much, and then they say something like, oh, you know, the low cost like 1,000 or something. Glay bad. I doubt you will be saying that when her rework appears. I know that I believe the the rework appears I think when Dia comes out, if I'm correct on it, which is on the 5th of February. Which is a question everybody keeps asking in this game, which is when is Dia coming out? They have internet access seeing as how they're playing this game, so it can take it no more than 10 seconds to look it up on YouTube. Showing new rework. The only person that doesn't need a rework in this game, I think, is Serena. That's like the last character that needs a rework. But yeah, the character like, what's her name? Like Blay. Like, she was really good in the other, like, she's still really good. It's just these most like recent bosses that have been showing up. Where you have to have like the most powerful version of a gun. Do it. Why don't you leave it down there? But yeah, I don't know. Can't say what to say. Okay. Yeah, she ain't got a health module. I figured as much. So it's like an all-power build. So even my Haley has a health module. Now, roughly, what, 14 minutes from now? No, what is it? 22 minutes. I think it was enough. That would be when I need to go to Axiom Plains and fight the Colossus for the red key. And then I can just continue doing this. Now, I don't really need to because I already have enough for the red keys right now. But look at that. I know it's about the expensive module they're trying to sell that nobody can realistically afford. I guess the people that can afford those are like regular streamers that needlessly spend like way too much money on this game, thinking that modules like deserve to be at like 5K or 10K in price. So upset with them. The goal of the stream, like I said earlier, is to pretty much just do this mission and another mission to try to get as much of these these answers and modules as possible. Because I only get like 10 per map every week, but I'm trying to do everything today so I don't have to worry about it in the near future. Because Dia comes out on the 5th of February and everybody wants to play as her. You see, look at this guy, he's already talking about Dia will be the best and stuff. I mean, we will see. Next time's mistake is actually Dia. She's gonna power creep Serena. You guys act as if Ajax didn't do it already with this rework of his. Like people don't want to acknowledge him, I guess. Instead of good story, we got bayoneted. Just wait till Dia's story comes out and make your conclusion there. Because the same people that crap in this game are the same people that play this game 25.8, trying to sell modules that are unrealistic in price. This is probably the most realistic price is all 100 for chilling singular. That's the other thing. It's like even with Goku, right? They're like his glazing is annoying because they think he can be anybody, and because it's Goku, you know, he can be anybody in any anime, which is not true. Like that one poll, that one. Well, I would say proved it because the other person was winning, but it was just a little bit under half that thought that Namek Saga Goku could be Android 19, and you know that's not the case. I'm actually willing to bet that there could literally be a poll, even though it does not exist, at least to my knowledge. Somebody could literally ask who will win, like Super Saiyan 2 Goku in the Buu Saga, or Super Saiyan 2 Kappa in Tournament of Power, and people will say Goku, simply because he's the main character. And much as I hate characters like Ribrian, she's actually stronger than you think. So it's like, well, so like those types of polls, like some of them, she would actually win those fights. Well, look at that comment in just a second. Let me get rid of these regulators first. Then I look at it. Alright. No, really, he must have found where he said. No, he doesn't. Like, most of the antagonists he fights, somebody either already fought him or he's jumping him. Like even like even with a character like Nappa who didn't really feel much when fighting other people, like other people still fought him first. I think I mean like, even the Vegeta fight, you would think that, but then you look at it and think, oh, you know, Krillin and Gohan and Yajirobe came in there when he was grade 8. And I'm trying to remember which fight. I mean, I think the only fight that I can remember that Goku didn't need help to fight was Yakon. That one, he just overloaded Yakon with his Saiyan energy and blew him up. There's a video dedicated. Have you lost with the sticker so far? How long is that video? 30 minutes or something? Crit rate, crit damage, Luna. God dang it. I want to try to get this module. Do I have a crit rate? I think I have one. I think it was just a 2. So, crit rate, crit damage. You gotta be joking. There is no way I don't have a crit rate, crit damage over Luna. I guess I don't have one. That'd be weird. I could have swore I did. I guess I'll just send this one. Just crit rate. The other crit damage one, that one has the red. That one I'm using. $22 minutes. Okay. Because I have to think about every fight that he's been in. Like, you know, he's fought Broly the first time. Everybody was fighting him. And everybody gave him energy. Like, he helped Gohan with the Kamehameha in the second movie. Like, he and Vegeta took turns fighting Broly and Super. And then had to fuse to beat him. I'm trying to remember how Copy Vegeta lost. I'm trying to remember if Goku beat him by himself. That's like the one fight I don't really remember like that. Have you X-Men? Oh, have you X-Men 97? Wait, have you X-Men 97 could maybe get snow? I'm going to assume that you're asking me if I got snow where I am. And the answer is yes. I was like, it's been a little bit since I've gotten this snow. For this long, actually, because usually just snow for like a day or two. It'll get warmer and it'll just melt. But this time it's actually like there for a little bit. It hasn't been like this for a very long while now. are you alive? Here. And I see my mod. Yeah, I guess I'll keep it. Let's see here. Let me go to Albion real quick. Let's see here. 22 minutes. Not to mention Goku didn't single fight the androids I saw. Like, yeah. The Android 19 one, he had the heart virus, while also 19 got a hold of him. There was a fight against Cell. He rage quit. The Cell Juniors, he was losing that fight too. And there was another fight in that particular saga that he was in. I just forget. It wasn't it wasn't Android 17, 18, or 16. But there was another person he fought. I'm just forgetting. 2000. Hold on. I can't even see it. How ridiculous it is. But then again, this just means I have to reset the game in order to see the modules. Need register an ancestor mod. I mean, actually, give me a second. Let me actually see how much I have. How much assassin do I have? 1, 2. 1, 2. I have. Let me see. Where is he? Alright. I don't know if he still needs them. He's being a little bit since text with that. And don't know if anybody else has already helped him. Let's see here. Make Wolverine and Rogue from X-97. I was added to the long list of creations. Let me check Discord real quick. Alright. So I have 6 minutes.
I don't deal in ordinary goods.
How many times did I do this mission already? So I got to do that mission 2 more times in order to get everything. But I'm gonna fight this boss first. Bologna is just hot dog pancakes. I have never heard that before. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. If I can beat him in 5 minutes or less, I can go to Albion and fight the bosses too. And then with that, I could probably reset and probably see the modules again. I need this boss to kindly go down like sometime tonight. Wait a minute. Is that friend on this? I didn't even think about it. You brought a poison character to a poison boss. There must be something you're doing with that character that I don't know about. I'll get out of the corner. I know what you're trying to do. He's hoping that after I kill him, all the walls are gonna fall off the cliff. You've done that before.
You wanted to see me?
Jira module. As useless as I think he is, there was a person who was asking for his modules not that long ago. So as long as I keep them, I can probably give them to that particular individual when the person asks for it again. Now I'm going to go over here and I'm going to see if the Colossi are here. If they're not, then I'll just go ahead and reset the game and I can see the modules in world chat.
Respond to ground deception.
Yeah, I can't see them. A bat can eat out to 1,200 mosquitoes in an hour. That information is so useless, I have no clue. Not only is that irrelevant to the first Descendant, but what am I going to do with that information? While this is loading, I'm gonna check Discord. Okay. Okay. So I checked both of the gifts you sent. I don't normally choose my characters for this particular thing. But if it can make it any faster, I'll do it. So let's see here. So I just gotta do this one but one time. No, well, actually, technically I gotta do it 2 times. If I can complete it really, really fast, then I can do it a second time before Wallcrasher shows up. We will being Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight pretty soon, sometime in the. Okay. I didn't see that comment. My favorite weapon for MUI also caliber is Sword Maru. Well, I'm not going to put that sword on for a couple of reasons. One of which is because in most videos, I try not to use DLC. Second, you don't even use the sword. Which, I think the only Soul Calibur character that I've created that used a sword and made sense is Trunks. It was easier to create certain characters from Dragon Ball because, well, in Soul Calibur 5 you had access to Devojin style. The closest I can get to, like, hand-to-hand in that game is Maxi and Talon. Pigeons can also identify people by their faces. I'm very sure that's how most people identify people, though. Pigeons are flying. Where are they getting this information? Which, as I've said in countless First Descendant streams, this is the world chat people miss. Everybody doesn't like people trying to sell certain answers to module, but when they do talk about anything, we got facts such as mosquitoes eating over 1,000, like being eaten in the thousands by like a bat or something. And the other one is don't microwave grapes like this one. That one's just common sense. What can microwave a grape for? Just the comments on YouTube. That's something that actually makes sense. Hold on. How Mario style does not go cool at all, even the slightest. No. I mean, look, if you want to use the sword on the character, then by all means. But me personally, I don't think, like you said, is accurate to the character at all. Because that's like me liking a character like Bulma or Chi-Chi, but then I give him like Astro style or something. Because I simply like the style. And again, nothing against them. I say, like, again, like, you want to put that style, then that's like, they do you. But when I create people, I try to make them look as accurate as possible. If you're gonna fight differently, that's on you. Whisper if you need a friend for wall crasher. I don't. A wall crasher is showing up in the next, like, 4 minutes. Based on how long this is going to take, probably like 2 minutes. What the? That was the arena, wasn't it? Put that thing there. Oh, my character jumped all high and managed to land the one ring that was up there. Estimo again. I'm at least getting this. But I couldn't sell Estimo modules if I can get them up for free. But if I remember something correctly, I think Ultimate Descendant wise, he's the next one. And that's gonna be Haley. Speaking of Haley, technically the one I have is actually better. It looks better with it because it has gold in it, but it's from Dimension modifier, and I don't think she does any damage in Dimension. I think I have a Valby Blue stats god roll. That's right. This person is going to report me. I'm stealing your boyfriend. Okay. I mean, you ain't going to be the weird person. That's fine. Where's this balloon at?
All the cards on the battlefield.
Why can't why can't I find her? She disappeared? Oh, she's over here. She's usually by Harrison. I don't know why she was way to the left. Jaber skill power willingness. The question is for how much? It's more shield than anything else. Alright, let's see if I can try to get an ancestor module from this one. But this, again, it's not guaranteed that I get it. This particular fight. But after this, when I gotta do that mission that you just saw earlier, I can do it for one more time. After that, I gotta do that mission 10 times. Either that or I can probably, switch it up by doing the, breeze tracking. Nice try. Try to target that one towards me. Alright, the SeaWorld character is not working out in your favor now. It's over here. I'm pretty sure I've heard this man storm twice now. I wonder how much damage I'm doing in this fight. That's another thing, I'm surprised they're not dead already. We got 2 other Ultimate Lunas and this arena. That was at least 1.5 billion. Yeah, that was close. All right. Let me see here. Killick style for Goku creations. Clever 3, 4, and 6 makes the most sense. Shiba style and 5, Kika's Edgemaster style. Yeah, they got a little lazy with that one. So what it was was that in Soul Calibur 5, it was if you pick Killick style, it was all male characters, with the exception of course, Algol and Ezio. Then for Elise that was for the female characters, and the Edge Master is everybody. With, of course, like I said, with the exception of the 2 characters I stated earlier, and Devogen. Because Devogen is a created character style. Every time I think about that game, I think about what was it, like Rada Tekken, I think that character's name was, to spam uppercuts the entire time. So that was like his. That was like that character's whole like thing was just to spam that one move. In Louisiana, it's legal to put an alligator in the bathtub. Why would you have one in the bathtub? Again, why are you like littering world chat with a bunch of nonsensical facts? Imagine somebody going to court because of an alligator in a tub. Could not be serious right now. But yeah, if you are creating Goku, I think if you're creating early Goku, then yeah, you can give him the stick. If you could create someone that's really, really small, even though you really can't do like that, then you can also create like the kid version of Goku or Diamond Goku. I'll do what I can to help them, assuming they're still fighting. And then I'll go on to the mission I was doing earlier. Okay. They're still fighting. I'll look at it in a second.
Descendant. Requesting takedown of enemy assault ship.
I got about 60 seconds left. I don't know what they were doing earlier, but I went through 2 different fights and came back over here, and with my assistants they were able to rack up over 800 kills. So I'm not sure how many kills they were getting before my presence here. Well, if I had to take a guess, this was happening. I'm assuming not a lot. I'll get rid of these and now look at the comment. Okay. I went with Talum's style for Android 18 creation. So it's close to hand in hand. You can't break arms by kicking them, but with Talum's style, you can at least put them in an arm bar. Alright. Alright, I gotta do this but one more time, this mission. So 600 road Enzos. I've had terrible luck with Enzo modules, I'm not buying that. Even if I wanted to buy, I don't have the gold for it. It's like, I gotta do the dailies for that. Which I will. Well, hold on. Okay, never mind. But yeah, I'm gonna do this mission but one time. Since this is all the times I had to do it. And then I need to do the dailies before it's too late. Because sometimes I do wait last minute to do them. Try to figure out what people this one's haul. I think I'll stick with her. Just want to see this game full of freedom. This game have freedom, we have a color wheel. And you have to pay for colors in this game. I checked Discord afterwards. I know the notification on my phone. That's the other thing, as you probably noticed here. Like, some people are trying to sell like the same stuff over and over again because, like I said earlier, they've set their stuff at unrealistic prices, so nobody pays for them. Me, for the most part, I don't really set prices on my stuff because I try to make it affordable to pretty much, well, but to pretty much just about anybody. There's the last thing in here. That's the last module for this mission. Oh yeah, that's the other thing, freedom-wise. Just some things you can't type. Esimo again? What, they give me the same 3 people? I've seen Esimo. I've seen, what was her name? Viesa. And there was someone else that they kept giving me. You know who they give me in a while? Harris. That's a module I haven't gotten in a while. Oh yeah, that person is like Japer, but you know. Alright, let's see here. I'll look at the YouTube one first, as it just popped up. Another Genshin Impact character I wanted to try and recreate is Arlecchino. Well, best luck to you on that one. And that's crit damage 200. Supply fortress for yellow. Here it is. Okay. Supply fortress. Double gold, right? Yeah, I think there's this one I can probably give him. .200 caliber, MR18. So crit damage MR18 and below. For Inez. What is this one? Not normal chat. Hold on. No wonder, was it? That's why. I wonder why I was wondering why I went straight to normal chat. Actually, this is 18. Actually, yeah, this is 18 or 50. Mine was 140 because mine is lower than his. But mine doesn't have a negative. I have 45, bro. That's all I have. do 30C. I'm not gonna take all of it now. Besides, you can't do it in fives. All right, now I can go ahead and look at Discord real quick. Whoops. Okay. I don't have to apply forces on my character, do I? Just to be sure, because this is the person I would put it on. Would probably be Ajax, and I haven't done anything with him in a while. So where is he?
All the cards on the battlefield.
There he is. No, there is a battery ram anyway. Actually, I can actually give him like the black one that I actually need now, since I got that black color. Okay. All right. Hmm? Okay. Okay. All right. All right. There's that. Going to buy. That's very specific. That's like probably what, double red or something. Want to buy like cooldown and crit damage. I'm guessing it needs a +2 -1. Snare. Okay. There's been a couple of people that are willing to buy in chat, but again, very specific. When the bus all go to red, so I don't think I have all go to red, especially with Blair. So it was duration, fire, and damage. Yes, he ain't got one of those. I'll keep this one, so I'll give it a heart. Okay. Because I don't need a lot. Because I don't need a lot of Blair ancestor modules. Because I don't pick them. I think the only males I really pick like that are Ajax and Eugen. Like Keelan and everything. I was waiting to get him and everything. I was just like, now I got a whole new character coming out, not even that long from now. So he's gonna get shoved to the side once again. 300. 500. All right. How do you equip the dog? Hmm? Any project out to the west? I'm actually surprised somebody's actually willing to buy a Blair module, but hey, finally got one. So now I gotta. So now after I somehow get these Blair modules out, I'll probably try to get the car ones out. Huh? Willing to buy? You know I can't afford that. Oh, I know what happened. He was trying to do a world chat, but I texted him. It's kind of weird. Look, I know you want your 5 seconds in the spotlight, but I'll be jumping in the front of this stream on YouTube with nothing but that on. Well, I get the feeling that he's gonna send this a third time, like on accident. Okay, never mind. Okay, he got it. I want ice cream now. I'm not even gonna lie, I'm in the mood for ice cream himself. I'll stay here for a little bit because the person did ask about the Blair modules, so just kind of waiting on his response on that.
You wanted to see me?
In the meantime, I'm gonna sell a couple of these blueprints. I want to buy a Haley Answers mod. Do I have any unmod ones? I don't, but I can probably find probably this one. Because that one has crit rate and also has a chill. It doesn't have crit damage, but that's the only bad thing about it. I do have a crit damage one that is red, but I do kind of want to give it to a friend. What is this alien system module anyway? Kind of curious. Oh, he doesn't have one. He's not interested? He probably just forgot, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to the other mission. Probably wait for his response. Well, I get the feeling that as soon as I go over there, Danny's gonna try to contact me about the price. Cause it's happened before. Okay. But yeah, speaking of characters in Genshin Impact, the next one actually comes around in less than a week. And speaking of that game, I am trying to find a way to beat that particular boss that you need the Nodcry characters for. But I'm trying to do it without the use of them. And the thing is, I came relatively, I came close. I managed to beat him on managing difficulty first time, which is also annoying because you have even less time to deal with the overpowered enemies. The other one, they give you an additional like 10 seconds to do what you need to do. But he still has way too much health. I'll assume you read both of those DMs. If you are referring to Discord, yes. If you're referring to this game as well, also yes. Just kind of waiting on his response to see what he wants to 7 for. A bug. Oh. Oh, never mind. He's not dead? How is that last shot right in the face of this thing? I ain't got that much health. I have ammo, don't I? Six cow, 10 total. No one cooks harder than an orca ogre. You have to be a vortex man, a vortex hunter, like me over here. I haven't used the orca because I was trying to get them reversed, or I was trying to get the orca and then this one, but this one came first. The orca didn't come until another like 300 missions later, so. And needless to say, I was getting real frustrated when I was doing those missions. Caveman Harris. You drinking again? What the heck do you mean Caveman Harris? Trading to a little bunny. Before pop. Wait a minute, she could. Who was trying to sell those car modules again? Was it the same name? Was it secret weapons? No. I think he just wants car modules. I just like wanted to sell 10 car modules in a second. It might have been 11 actually. No, I'll do it after this. Based on the way this is going, this should be. Okay, so wait a minute. I tried to say it earlier. Unless the quarter. Hold on. Quarter. Okay, so that's Enzo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Where's the cell? I think. Yeah, let's do this first. 7 unrolled Blair, and then what was the other one? It was Kyle. How many hits? First off, this comes in the way, so let me read this first. Make Batman Armored from Batman Arkham City Armored Edition. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have so many of those characters. I'm trying to get rid of them. Well, what did I get? That was Enzo. Well, I guess I have to wait for that one. How long Kevin Conroy be die? Huh? Did you mean like how long ago did he die? I was about to ask what enemies are, right? Can't find one in the fortress mission. I think a lot of people moved on from the fortress missions. Not that the game's dead, it's just, you know, a lot of people are on Axiom planes right now. Again, it's like going over the Xenoverse, and it's like trying to find certain players doing different, let's say like a DLC mission, but everybody's trying to do the most recent ones. It's just that case. Not so much as the game being dead, you gotta look in a different location. Oh, we got a rage baiter. You only need to do it in red. You claim the game is like bad, but right now you're max rank, which means you invested your time into the game. Which means that you would have needed to level up just about every gun and most Descendants. And if I had to take a guess, you're probably wearing a DLC outfit. Yeah, I thought so. Even in this one too, like the premium one, it costs more. That's not me talking bad about a particular place, but about I'm wearing or applying the most expensive product on me. 300 to 500. Since we're back to 60. Like, did the person just, like, completely ignore me or something? Because I sent that Blair one twice. Wait a minute. Hold on. Rewind. Y'all couldn't keep up with me, and if I wasn't dying, I'd be better. So, you claim people can't keep up with you, but you're the one dying a lot. How does it even work? Again, that's like me playing a game like Xenoverse, talking about, oh, I'm carrying a team or doing some other thing, but I done died a bunch of times in player match for a parallel quest. You're not making much sense. On top of that, you're talking about how people can't keep up with you in a game that you supposedly don't like, as you said earlier. Okay. Alright. Gotta do, let me get I gotta go to Axiom Plains again in about 3 to 4 minutes. So I can fight the two Colossi. Because last time I missed them. Crit damage chill? Well, cool damage. Hold on. I think I have crit damage chill. That's crit damage singular, but I'll put it in there anyway. Because I'm trying to get rid of some of these modules. Crit damage chill, where is it? Is it like, it's here somewhere. I know there's this one, but that's the one I'm trying to give to somebody else. Okay. All the OGs are leaving. This is game done. That couldn't be any farther from the truth, as everybody's most anticipated character in this particular game, at least from what I know, Daya, is coming on the 5th of February, so everybody's gonna show up. I'm gonna report you all standing still in Albion as AFK. So you're gonna report people for being in the hub world? At this point, doing this for attention, because that's like me saying, "Oh, they're standing in Canton City. I gotta report them." You understand how silly that sounds, right? Let me read your comment real quick. Same thing with people trolls being in a parallel quest with KO at least once and gets outperformed by another teammate. If you can see everybody else's grades as well, that'd be kind of funny. So you can see how little or how much you're actually doing in certain matches. $150. 200. But something happens if you do no damage on Wall Crasher. Well, some people are just there to support people. One to buy Toxic Tech cooldown. I do not have that combination with Freyna. Even if I did, it'd be blue. Got Toxic Tech crit rate. Then you got Toxic in that one. Yes, y'all got those. Give you a modifier though. Assuming anybody goes for that. 70C. It's not bad actually. Grave Walker and Dead Bride, yeah, thought so. Rolling fire rate is absolute, or yeah, absolute lunacy. No, fire rate's good. It also depends on your character, especially if you're what's her name, like Glay, because you don't need ammunition, because she generates infinite ammo. No, I'm not gonna have you lag while fighting you. Wall crash. Yeah. I got nothing to lose. I'm hungry. I mean, okay.
Stay calm.
You're hungry because I need. So it's gonna wrap people in work, right?
Target down. Lost
Okay. What's going on, Ness? We got 2 places to go. Well, 1 place to go now, because they just got this one done. I'm in my 31. I can do anything I want. Apparently, except show respect, but okay. I could solo 800. Oh, so they already did both of these. Guess that makes things much faster on my part then. I know where I messed up on some of the stuff. Because I still got the Colossus one. I should have changed it earlier. We Descendants. Yeah, whatever. Okay. I'll do a breach tracking mission once, if not twice, depending on the speed. Then I'll fight Wall Crasher. And then I gotta do that other mission I did earlier a couple times again. Okay. All right. Actually, I never did check the Enzo module, did I? But even without even looking, because it's Enzo, they're gonna give me a trash one. They always give me trash ones for him, Haley, and Luna. All right. Yeah, I thought so. It's garbage. Generic or Descendant win. You got a better chance of getting 5 more like 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 preset slots for Dispo. In fact, you got a better chance for Tekken 9 to be announced this year. Lunar Gaming support good. Okay, at this point he's trying to be good. When people want support in this game, they usually go to her. Her and I think Eugen. I think in some cases Ajax for some of the like I think wall crasher. No. It was for the desktop. I'll talk about that. I'm thinking with different balls. What? All descendants equal besides Serena. No. That's all I'm gonna say. Just no. Like, would you put Sharon in the same tier as current Ajax right now? SMO's better support DPS. You know, I don't pick SMO. But I was unaware that this man's a support character. I think the only thing, I mean, what? He does that one thing that distracts enemies with the opposing things he does. But I'm trying to remember what he does aside from that, that's support. This chat is the opposite of a... Well, this chat is most people's cup of tea apparently, because this is what they go for. They go for just rage baiting commentary. Cool. I'm gonna try something real quick. Make Marilyn and Arthur from the Sword and the Stone. What Soul Calibur? Who even are they? Hold on. Oh, they even hurt. Hold on. Checking Discord while it's loading. Okay. Those are just the sped up clips of the previous gifts. Also, whether it's tomorrow or the day after, I will probably also play Extra Squadron again, but that's because a Bulma event is up. Luna had her AoE mode. She has it. People just think that because Ultimate Luna exists, that a support version does not exist. Just change modules. Have two different presets. One be DPS, one be support. Well, speaking of, I might actually do that. Only have but one preset for it right now. I feel like I should make a support version for when I'm doing either this or when I'm playing with people who are like gonna play stuff like what's the name? Like Death Stalker. Because support is actually really good. Speaking of support, it looks as if Warcraft should hear my needs because he's getting his behind whip right now. But it was not easy then. Well, we didn't have as much of the buffs as we did. Should I whack shockwave AoE? I mean, if you built her right, every time you did a shockwave, it did 1,000,000 damage. On top of that, it had massive range. That people are just so glued to Serena that they think that everybody else is trash. I'm gonna head out. I don't know if we'll be back in the chat before you end the stream. Okay. Well, I guess I'll probably see you later then. Actually, let me try something. How many of Sharon do I have? 2 Sharons. So it's 2 Sharon, 7 Blair, and 11 Kyle. I'll just text him right now. Okay. Well, looks as if I'm going to have to relog in to see these particular modules again, but other than that, how many times did I do this mission? Eight more times. Okay. I'll do what I can in the meantime. 2 hours from now. Actually, yeah, a little under 2 hours, like a minute 53. Not a minute, an hour 53. That would be when everybody can get another crystal distant catalyst. And very soon there's gonna be some stuff people can get for Dire. I know everybody's waiting on that. Jaybird 20. I gotta find a way to complete this mission a little faster. What I might do is I might do this one once. I'll do the Haley Daily missions, and then I'll go back to doing this. Not only as a change in pace, but in case I want to buy something that people were selling, I'll have to go for it. I gotta figure out what the build is though for Luna, as a support Descendant. Because like, once I figure it out, then I'll put the stuff on her. When to buy this all red. I'm assuming that he probably bought the unroll module from somebody else, which is what I was trying to do earlier until he just didn't decide to contact me after that. After I gave him open pricing. Which is probably more annoying than anything. Because me personally, it's like, because of this game, I'm not exactly like a strict negotiator. I'm not looking for things that are incredibly specific, and I don't overcharge people. PM offers. Well, I'd be able to PM an offer, but I can't see it. And seeing as how it's Jaber, you know for a fact I'm just gonna say 10C. For free. But yeah, I do feel like there needs to be a trading system as well in this game, rather than just being a, what I mean trading is like module for module. Because there are people who don't want to use too many transactions when they trade with friends, but you know, that it's 2 transactions worth. And you can only get, I think it was like 9 a day. You guys make fun of me 13 or 14 more times already. Okay, that's pretty funny. Normally I don't have much to smaller when it comes to watching this game, but that one I kind of found a little funny. What's a guess as a module for Luna? It would be duration. Probably. You know, nobody got 20. No, 20. No ancestor modules. We need more lunatics. Ancestor mod 30C. Again, buying or selling. Because some people are very vigorous punk. Alright. Like I said, I need to do the Haley dailies. Then I need to reset again so I can see the ancestor modules that are being shown in World Chat. That's the only thing I really want in this game is just for them to like just pretty much for them to I want to say just to fix this glitch right here where you can't see it, while also there being, I guess, like a shop, you know, like for this stuff here. And with this particular shop, you could probably have the option to filter some of the Descendants' modules. Because I know sometimes people want to look for, let's say somebody trying to look for Haley or Inez, someone trying to look for Enzo. Like, they'd be able to do that rather than having to scroll up like this far, trying to find the one module that they can't find. So, like, it can get a little annoying. As for the price, you can probably either set a price, you can probably say open pricing or something. Hold on. Let me read this one as well. If like see Dragon Ball Super manga, here is the name of it. Beyond Dragon Ball Super Goku's transformation, Angel Goku was born against Takira. I'm gonna just type of Goku Takira. Just okay. Alright, so it actually exists. It's fan made. It was an arcade tuning, but It says I'm already here. Alright. 34. Jesus Christ, that's 34 unrolled Valleys? He must be making a killing on the market when it comes to Valley stuff, because there was a couple people who wanted Valley modules. So it's just in public. Unrolled Nail Mod bundle.
Descendant. The enemy has modified the Ancestors' weapon with Vulgus technology and are using it to emit inversion energy. It appears they are defending the gate with it. The weapon contains ancient arcane. The structure on the ground draws and releases this. Descendant. I will show you the properties of the arcane stored within the weapon. You can disconnect the energy from
Oh,
the
really?
old
Now?
arcane.
I could have told you that. Before you talk, I just want to make sure I don't have more money than you. That's a sound device.
Descendant. The enemy commander is using the inversion energy as a personal barrier. We must find a device with the same arcade properties. You need to attack that device from above to penetrate the inversion energy.
How many nodes do I have? I think I only have a one. I can't check it fast enough. What are you on about? Nobody knows what he's on about.
Descendant. The enemy has modified the Ancestors' weapon with Vulgus technology and are using it to emit inversion energy. It appears they are defending the gate with it. The weapon contains ancient...
Wait, hold
The
on.
structure on the ground draws
Shut up and
and
send me
releases
money or I'll talk trash every time I see you
I will show you the
broke.
properties of the arcane.
How did I call him broke but you're asking for his money?
You can disconnect the energy
That doesn't make any
from your
sense.
own arcane.
We trying to go for most confused individual award or something? Cause you're making like no sort of sense whatsoever right now. Don't need money to enjoy the game. He is right. Because in pretty much the majority of free-to-play games, like the majority of the free-to-play games, you don't need money to have a lot of fun.
Descendant. The enemy commander is using the inversion energy as a personal barrier. We must find a device with the same arcade properties. You need to attack that device from above to penetrate the inversion energy.
If watch Dragon Ball Super manga, then you mean be Angel Goku on Soul Calibur 6. Alright, let's get Sterile Island done. This is unrelated to this game whatsoever, but now is technically the 31st of January, which means tomorrow will be the 1st of February. So that would pretty much means that in a game like Genshin, I will have the stuff reset to get 5 wishes per. Which I am pretty much trying to save all my stuff for another character, and it's tough. Especially with this boss. Because I feel like she might I might benefit picking her more than the other people because she's a off-field Darkrai character. So I do off-field lunar damage, which would definitely help, but actually, speaking of, I think another day or two is also when Imaginary Theater resets too.
Descendant. This is a phase separation layer, which uses inversion energy. It has a large output, which requires processing of tens of billions of units of data per second. According to the scan results, the structure that appears to be a computing device is full of Vulgus artificial brains. This is how they are processing all that data. Continue to insert Vulgus artificial brains into the computing device, Descendant. If you overload the device, the veil will be neutralized.
I do miss vanilla TFD. They made stuff so much more convenient nowadays. But so like you want it to be like when you were fighting all other colossi in order to get all of your stuff. Like going next to that one person and next to what the name is so much more faster and convenient. Like in fact, like there was also stuff with the there was something else that they also made way easier in comparison to vanilla TFD. Also, yeah, with vanilla TFD, like you can't put colors on all the outfits. On top of that, because you didn't have a lot of like characters and a lot of overpowered weapons, bosses were way more annoying. Dire gonna be mid like Harris, Serena Rex. Harris is not mid. I'm not sure where he's pulling this information out of. Dire gonna be F tier like Glay. Okay, so I guess we got an ignorant person in the chat because you must have forgot that she's literally gonna get reworked to make herself way better. Even when you look at a character like Ajax, I wouldn't even consider him trash. But you know, he needed that rework. And now he's amongst one of the best assassins in the game. So give Glade that same
These
chance.
low Vulcans
Just broke money
artificial
towards it.
brains. This is how they are processing all that data.
But then
Continue
again,
to
this is coming
observe
from a
Vulcan
glorified
artificial
Serena man,
brains
I'm
into the
assuming, so.
computing device Descendant. If you
And you can't
overload
really
the
argue with
device,
them,
the
because it's like
fate
talking
will
to a
be
brick wall.
yours.
Who is Serena? Luna overall. I mean, she is really good. But like anybody, it more so depends on the scenario. Luna, that's about right, was right.
The enemy commander is using the face
Okay,
separation
you can't even
as a
pretend to be
shield.
ignorant, because obviously you know
If you
Luna's not
overload
from
the
Marvel.
computing device, you can create an opening to attack the commander directly.
Okay. Now that I got that extra gold. Let me go ahead and reset this. What I actually might do is that I might stream for another, like, say 30 minutes. But again, it's just because for the most part, this stream is pretty much me doing like the same like 3-4 missions or so. Because I was trying to get a lot of ancestor modules and the blue stuff to reroll said modules. That's pretty much the goal. Because Dia's not going to come out until about what, like 5-6 days from now. So I still got plenty of time to grind, and I got other games I need to also get stuff in. That's worth 2,000 to you? No, catch something real quick. Okay, I can't see it. If Dia buns, game will die. If Dia's buns, she's gonna get buffed after that. So they can make her equal, if not slightly better than other characters in this game. The last thing you want is for a character to be super hyped, and all of a sudden they're underwhelming. That's what happened to Daya and Genshin. Although to be fair, I actually do still use it though. But it doesn't change the fact that they did it dirty in that game. So probably. Which one do I want to? I don't think I want to. No. Let's go to a different character. Let's do a double go for 30. It's just range and cooldown. There's no duration. There's no health. So. If it did have those, I would have probably put it for more. I could probably. Hey, welcome back. Where's could have swore I had one for. I guess I'll. I guess I'll go to Viesa then. Hers I do remember having. Oh, that was already a brilliant start. Next, this is going to be like red crit damage. Never mind. I was hoping that happened. One more try. Okay. Oh. We could set up for more. Again, because I don't know what charge people out. It's just not a thing I do. Because again, I don't overcharge. Otherwise, you want to like these people are trying to charge people like 2K for like a triple gold and negative. It didn't have a red in there whatsoever. About to have 60 calories on my. Like, I don't know if we even do 60 calories on a character. You don't even need that much on a character. $150 is the lowest? But there's no health or duration on that thing. Oh, 200 plus. Well, I was like, do you want to buy for that much? You have the cooldown. If it had duration, it'd be worth 1K. No, what does he have? I can't see. I don't know what that glitch is for. But I can't. But sometimes with some people you can't see their modules, but for some people you can. I'll try to go with somebody else random. Yeah, see, like, yeah, see, like, I can see her stuff like just fine. Okay, how many times can I do Axiom planes? 2 times. Okay. Actually, I'll probably do that some other time. I'll probably do bridge tracking, so I can get more of the blue stuff. So this way, again, when die comes, they'll have stuff for Also, at the same time, I still have a whole week. No, what's happening? I'll probably put another Serena mod in there. Again, I don't know why with that particular thing he wanted me to do, like put that much. And the reason why the price is as high because there wasn't any reds in there. It was 2 golds. But then again, I guess what is Serena thing. So, as a matter of fact, speaking of her, let me go ahead and actually put one more thing in there. You know, let's put this one in there. Serena care about OP guns. Technically, that's anybody, because there are some people who you actually need guns to do stuff with. Because, example, like if your character like Luna, she can't hit everything. Sometimes they're immune, and sometimes you need certain headshots and you can't do it because you're her. Guns in the game are awful. It looks like the Thunder Cage from like 2 weeks ago. Looks like the restored relic. Even the gun at the hold on. It's a gun called. I don't want to mispronounce it. Yeah, this gun right here. The perforator. Like this gun does massive damage as well. No idea who Serena is. Here we go again with this. Again, if I'm playing such as that's I mean playing something like Tekken, I'm over here playing stupid like I don't know who King is or something. Oh, he's still alive. I'm not sure who's customized. So it's taking 6. Well, chat in this game might as well be called Rage Bait chat. Well, that is roughly 85% of the conversations that go on in this game is just Rage Bait. Well, actually, no. Let me rephrase. Like 48% is probably Rage Bait. Another 48% is people being horny. Then the other small percent people actually needing help. And no, I'm not counting the ancestor module thing. Because then I'd have to add another like category on my non-existent pie chart, so. Going to buy HI. Look, I don't. You're asking for the same thing. I don't think nobody has it right now. You won't talk about it in like a different time. Glade sounds like a fish name. Luna looks like a goldfish. I thought you didn't know who Luna was. Mr. Ragebait. Well, not one target, couple hundred BDI. This is a word of advice to most people. I know a lot of people have a lot of caliber to spend, but you know, it's like you don't have to try to get character like Dia like frame 1. Because literally, for those who don't pay attention, you can literally, what I was about to say, you can literally just log in a couple days and get her stuff. You can play her mission a couple times and get those stuff. Now, if she does have a new mission, and I can get an additional 10 ancestor modules, I'm all for it. Because I do need a couple extra. He about to get punched in the back. But which one is it? There we are. Make Tamer and Endure Legacy great again. The Tamer was a force. The Tamer was a purple weapon. Actually, how much damage did I get off? Got a lot of gold doing that. 1.8 billion. Even eat, well, it's not internal. He's mixing two different words. Alright, let's see here. Same thing with how you're doing is spending money for STP medals in Xenoverse 2. You can do raids tournaments to get them, even though the amount of them given kind of scarce. They are scarce, which is unfortunate because not only that, when you get those, the prices for the stuff are actually pretty high. I need a SNES resolution. 20K, 2023. 23. Trying to find a decent one for him. $370. Okay. I could probably say another one. What's a good Blair AM? I don't normally pick them. I can give you a brief idea, but it's like won't want to lead them wrong. 2 minutes. That's the wrong list. Glay has always sucked. So he's being a wait. Hold on, because everybody being rage better. Glay was the character that carried a lot of people through a lot of bosses back then, and she still can technically because she has infinite ammo at the cost of a little bit of health. But it's like, who even uses Glay? Like you, Sharon. I can talk about. $400. It's like everybody's overcharging. How much time I got? Okay, I got 30 seconds. Glay third worst. Then who's the first worst? Because everybody who watches my stuff already knows my answer. Yeah, dude, you gotta hurry, because, that boss is coming in a couple of seconds. Yep. You had a siren?
Respond to ground detection.
Not just raised by most of the downplaying her. They are downplaying her. Like, she didn't carry a lot of people through most of the content back then. Right in your foot. It's near 1 a.m. in the morning. Technically it is morning, but... No, it's good. Also let Ajax die already. We will not tolerate Ajax slander. I will tell you that right now. Ajax was my go-to character since like day one. Okay, so you want to die then, huh? What did I get fighting him? Okay, a lot of gold. Cool. No, I'll have to do this one. I guess everybody in I guess every player in X can play as a here. Who is Serena? We go again. You're gonna ask that about every character, aren't you?
Descendant, there's a tactical objective that requires protection. Please confirm.
If Serena gets nerfed, the game unplayable. That is untrue.
Prepare for combat.
To the umpteenth degree. That's like saying, because you know it's a most Xenoverse comparison, if hit gets nerfed, then the game is unplayable. Because both of them are broken in their own respective ways. And here's the thing. Even at the unlikely event that she does get nerfed, just wait until the distant future when her ultimate variant up comes out. Then she'll be the best again. Because they'll add more modules. They'll give her like better percentages on her stats.
Traffic is increasing at your location. It looks like a legion of breaches.
Took me 123 attempts on magic on the left with these.
Primary tactical
Well, welcome to the club.
requesting
I don't think you understand how many tries that I had trying to get Inez's piece, trying to get certain pieces for the swords, and trying to get the Orca vehicle. Because people who watch my streams know that to get that one Orca one Orca part, it took me like 250 at minimum tries. I have never went through this particular place doing these missions as frequently as I did. And I would do something called breach tracking, but I get the feeling these guys are gonna start another one. And these are guaranteed blues. And much faster too. Especially with the team we got. If we're gonna do this fast, I'll just pick Inez during it. Let's see here. I found someone live. Hey, I'm thinking about returning to this game. Is it worth it? They did make things a lot more convenient. And a new character is coming out in less than a week's time. I would say it's worth it. Also, like with certain characters, well, not certain, but all characters have access to new things. I'm not sure how long you've been out, but with ancestor modules, it's pretty much like a second one like these, but you can get extra stats.
A tactical
You
objective
can get it for
needs
every
your
character,
protection. Please
making your
respond.
character that much better. In this way, you can also, by doing that, substitute, or like kind of re-edit like your older builds to make them that much better. Maybe they come in just a second. I look away and I want to get killed. We'll wait till like 200. Okay, good. Because I mean, like, last time I was in build making so confusing and grinding, like overly grinding. How is it now? I mean, you still grind. I'm not sure how long you've been out, but you can also set things over there. Like you see over there to the left. Like this was around the thing. Like this was a thing around when I think like Inez and Keelan were there, but. Like, if you don't get what you want, like, let's say you're trying to get, like, her piece or something, then if you do her mission, you don't get it, then the percentage will increase. And if the percentage reaches 100, then you automatically get that piece and no longer have to grind for it again. On top of that, because also I don't know how long you've been out, for certain bosses, you don't really have to fight the Colossi anymore. I'll show you after this one.
Descendant, Volga's comms traffic is increasing at your location. It looks like Legion of Breach troops. Primary tactical objective confirmed. Requesting search and destroy.
Okay, he's just dead. I'm downloading it right now. It's crossplay, right? Yes, the game is crossplay. This is what I meant earlier, like before I fight that boss. What else is there I might have missed? 13 hours for the worst rumble in history. I mean, it could surprise you. Who knows? We'll see what happens. But yeah, it's like some time ago with these guys, remember that you fought these particular colossi in order to, and then after you beat them, you would have to use the material, and then you have to up and repeat the process over and over again. You no longer need to do that. You can just go right over here after doing certain missions, and then you can just do it right here and shape continuously. So I'm gonna do that with this one actually. Yeah, so it makes things way faster doing that. Okay. Also, because I'm trying to remember everything. The max before I think was it 5? I think it was. I think now it is like 7 or 8 that you can actually put in here. You can also give your guns even further upgrades, as you can see with the stats you get from the beginning, and then this stuff here. It does take a little bit of luck to get what you want. Yeah, me, it actually took me a very long while trying to get some of these. On top of that, the most recent addition, as you can see, that everybody's doing a world chat. Everybody has been trying to like sell this stuff over here, like willing to sell for 100, willing to sell for 200, because people can trade caliber now. Like the currency that you get from the shop over here. I just have to buy all like the clothes and all that stuff in the game. I didn't spend a single dime in this game. And I actually managed to, even though it was here right here, I managed to rack up over 3,000 caliber total. So basically, again, without spending a dime, I essentially made over $50 doing this. Like for this game standard. Okay, where is... Yeah, you're right here. But no, now I know why you're over here, because I think I actually hearted you. If Jay was better, right? Again, it's like... It'd be disappointing, because... He's already feuded with CM Punk. He's kind of. and he's already lost. He's already feuded with Drew McIntyre. I'm pretty sure. Got to remember, you're gonna have to correct me if I'm wrong. But he's already like tag champ and doesn't need a second Royal Rumble win in a row because he doesn't need it. The only person I think that really needed it to complete the story was Cody Rhodes. But yeah, as you can also see with this particular place, accident planes, they also added vehicles. No AM anyone. Let me do like this. Make it easier for me to find. By the way, WWE 2K26 is gonna add a battle pass like Genshin Squadron with 6 seasons of 2 months instead of DLC packs. And people getting mad. People get mad off anything, don't they? That might be the most red hair I think I've ever seen. This is Haley, right? Yeah, it's Haley. Okay. I don't want to grind for something I already paid. It's like, look again, me personally, like, there's more of a sense of accomplishment when you actually do grind for stuff, rather than just paying for it. Like, imagine any other game, like way back when, like to say, like the PlayStation 2 era, whereas instead of, like, grinding in a game, like, even if it was something like, let's say, like SmackDown vs. Raw, or any other fighting game, instead of just like grinding for, you just spend money and get everything. Now I know sometimes people can say, "Oh, but you know there was cheat codes back then," but also back then with cheat codes, not only were not like not all of them got you everything in the game, and some of them were just for fun, like big head modes from games and stuff. 50. I could do this in 2 minutes. But I need to hurry though.
The Vulgus nearby seem to have spotted him. Remove them quickly. The mutant material is lost if you're not quick enough.
Yeah, run for me.
Fantastic. I knew I could count on you. Fantastic. I knew I could count on you.
I actually did a lot faster than I thought I would. Okay. But I'm going to end it right here. This particular stream. Because I was going to end it at the wall crasher fight, but seeing as how those were up, I just decided to complete those two in record time, really. And by doing this, I actually racked up how many of those blue points? I got plenty. I know I spent some of them on, I think, a Freyna module. Or, I think it was Viesa. But, throughout this week, I'll probably try to get the other 7 attempts done. I can also do more breeze tracking then. Because again, when I was streaming, it was just the same, like a couple missions. But yeah. Like I said, tomorrow or the day after, I will, very likely, if things go according to plan, I'll probably stream a Dragon Ball game. A few days from now, I'll probably stream, maybe 2 or 3 days, and I'll probably stream Genshin Impact. But yeah, for those who did watch this stream, as always, thank you. And I will see you guys next time.